stream. So as we get set up here, okay, we should all be live. So, all right. So we've got Instagram. That's Instagram. We've got Facebook, and we have YouTube. So I'm going to keep this fairly short tonight. It's been a very long day. We've been filming a brand new Strive product. And last 2 days, we've actually filmed 2 new courses. So it's been flat out busy. But yeah, so the course that we filmed today, this was all about interpersonal communication in the workplace. I wasn't teaching it. That was actually one of our guest trainers who came on board, and he's been here for the last 2 days. We got the whole thing done by about 3 p.m. We started around 8:30, so it was just a really long, difficult day, but totally worth it. So that now brings the total to 4 courses that have been filmed and created. They're still being edited, so that's going to take a little while, a few more weeks. But including the course that was already there, that's 5 total courses that we have. Now, we're going to be adding at least 1 or 2 courses on every single week moving forwards. I'm trying to line up a web design course to teach you how to become, or to teach you how to design websites professionally. I'm talking about professional website designs, not sales funnels, not conversions, anything like that, but how to create stunning websites. When people land on those websites, they look incredible. And so that's another course that we have coming on board. But the topic of this very short live stream that I'm going to be doing, I want to talk to you about the 3 pillars of living a good life, having a good life. There's really 3 main areas, and those 3 areas are the pillars that Strive is focused on. Okay, so let's begin. Let's talk about the first one. So the first one is your career, your work. We're going to spend easily 1/3 of our entire life working in a job or working for ourselves, which is essentially still a job. One way or another, we're going to be working in a job. And the first biggest thing that I want to talk about is if you're working in a job right now that you don't like, it's not your long-term passion, if you are not excited to go to that job, I understand with everything going on with the pandemic right now, the situation that everyone's in. I understand beggars can't be choosers, and you've got to lower your standards sometimes in situations like this. However, when things start to come back and the economy kind of picks up next year, when things begin to open up, which I believe they will, if you're working in a job that you are not excited to go to every single day or most of the days, you got to get out. You got to be in a job that you actually like to do. It's got to be a career that you are truly passionate about. Now, in my young 20s, I was in university and I was a dropout. I spent almost 4 years at university, and I kept changing my degree. I changed it 3 times. I started off doing philosophy and psychology. All right, that's about the most unemployable combination you could have. I then changed to business psychology, and then I changed to business and economics. So I was trying to get 2 degrees, and I was about a year away from having both degrees. But then I was too impatient, and I knew that even though I could have this promising career where I could probably go and make 6 figures, and I could go and get a house, get a mortgage, and just go down the typical journey, it didn't get me excited. I wasn't really that excited about the next 10 years. So I started looking around and I found what I wanted to do, which was basically work for myself and work online. And that's what I decided to do. And it was really difficult for the first couple of years, but as time went on, it got easier, and eventually it became very successful. And then it didn't overnight, a number of years ago. But my point is, during that almost decade, even though there were certainly days that were really challenging, I enjoyed that. I had control over my day. I did what I wanted to do, and I liked it. I could never understand someone who, year after year, they went into a job that they weren't passionate about, because life is just too short for that. So what I'm going to suggest to you is, if you're not super passionate about what you're doing, pivot. Okay, find a field, find an industry that you want. I know that sounds really obvious, but way too many people just they settle because they're getting a paycheck, and it seems like inconvenience to have to go and apply for jobs again and learn new skills. But if you think about it long term, what's worse? I mean, what's worse? 6 months of disruption, learning new skills, applying for new jobs, or spending the next 5 or 10 years in a job that this is career. Now, with Strive, what I am trying to do is I want to really focus on career skills, skills that are going to help you progress in your career. And these are skills that mostly they're technical skills using different softwares, but they're skills that are in demand. You might have no interest in learning how to use Adobe Premiere Pro. However, when you learn that skill, even during a pandemic, that skill is still in high demand. Video editors are still getting work. It's a very flexible role. You can do it from just about anywhere, and you can work for companies remotely. Okay, so most of the video editors that I hired to help me with my edits, I mean, except for one of them, they're all remote. Okay, they're people that I've never even met, and so those are the kind of skills that we want to focus on. Career skills that are skills that you can do anywhere, and they're more technical minded. Now, every one of these courses, they're going to be 30 days. Okay, so it's a short 10 to 15-minute lesson over 30 days. So you're going to go through them. And as a member of Strive, you get access to all of these courses, all these different career skill courses. But I recommend you go through them at your own pace. You watch one of the videos each day. If you want to watch more, great. Okay, but you be implementing along the way. And by the end of the course, now if you've been practicing as you go through, now you can list that skill on your resume because you now have that skill. You've been practicing. Now, we don't have this yet, but just to share with you a little bit about the long-term vision with Strive, I want to add in certification. I want to add in certification so that by the time you have a certificate that anyone can get, you have to earn it. Now, how do you earn it? Well, there's going to be tests. There's going to be, we're going to be checking that you actually went through the entire course. There's going to be some assignments, but you have to demonstrate that you really have the skill. Now, once you do demonstrate it, then you will get the certificate, and it will have your details on it. It'll have the date. It'll have the grade, so where you rank in terms of everyone else who's taken that test. And so by doing it this way, every time you go through one of these career skill courses on Strive, again, they're all 30 days long, you're actually getting something for it, something that you can list on your resume, and it can help you get a job. Okay, I'm not going to guarantee it's going to get you a job, but it will certainly help because it shows that you're taking the initiative, you're investing in your own knowledge, you're spending time upgrading your skills, and most people don't do that. Most people during a pandemic like this, they're watching a lot more Netflix. They're using this downtime to upgrade their skills, to make them more hireable, more in demand. And so that's why the online course industry right now, it's exploding. It's one of the few industries that they've actually benefited from this whole pandemic. Now, you've all heard about Zoom. Zoom is doing better than just about any tech company right now because of COVID. So they love this pandemic. From a financial perspective, they're doing very well from it. But yeah, I mean, there's industries right now that are doing very well, even during a pandemic. And when you have the skills to get hired in those industries, it's kind of like insurance. That's how I look at it. It's like a form of insurance because now you've got a backup plan. And way too many people don't have a backup plan. You got to have one. Okay, so your career, that is one pillar. Now, the life skills, that is the second pillar that we're going to have at Strive. I say we're going to have, we already have courses in this category. So life skills is going to be more broad. These are going to be skills that you can use in your life, you can use in your career, but they apply much more widely than that. So the very first life skill course that we have, we actually filmed it 2 weeks ago, and that is the public speaking course. So we filmed it right here in this room. And the same trainer that just came and filmed 2 courses, he was here 2 weeks ago. We filmed that whole course. And that's a course about teaching you how to be a better public presenter. Now, a lot of you right now on this live stream, you probably don't want to be public speaking. It's not exactly something that everyone usually rushes to do. But I can tell you from personal experience, from someone who hates public speaking, or hated, I should say. It's okay now, but I used to not want to do it at all. Okay, if someone asked me to get on stage and speak in front of a group, it's the very last thing I ever wanted to do. Then in 2011, I get invited to come and speak at this event in San Diego. And just getting that email, my heart started to kind of to pound because I was nervous about it. I thought, okay, am I really ready to do that? Okay, so I said yes. And several months later, I get on a plane from Perth, Australia, and I fly all the way to. And shortly after that, I did my first 3-day event. And then shortly after that, I did a lot more. But here's why I'm sharing this with you. I learned public speaking the hard way. I learned by diving into the deep end and just starting to do it. I didn't have any course to teach me. I didn't really know there were any courses that taught it. So this course that we filmed 2 weeks ago, which is now available on Stride, if you're a member, you can already access this course. The guy who taught it, the guy who was here today, he's been doing this for several decades, and he is an accomplished public speaker, far better than I am. I'm certainly no great public speaker, but so he teaches you day by day, step by step, each little 10 to 15 minute lesson. Number one, how to overcome any fear that you have around public speaking, and then how to prepare for it, how to structure a talk, how to make it entertaining, how to make it so. That's a life skill. Public speaking is a life skill. Now, we're going to have a lot more life skills. We're going to have a lot more as we go. Another one that we have is learning Spanish. Now, again, that's one of those things that you probably don't want to learn to do, or you never thought you would be learning Spanish. But, we're going to have a lot of life skills, and there's going to be many more getting added. One day, there will be hundreds of online courses in the life skills category. And if you want a good idea of where we are going with this, go and check out from Cooking with Gordon Ramsay. They have topics on how to play, what's it called, the little 33, I think it's 33, 30, 34, this coming January. And, I'm trying to stay in really good shape because I don't want to be one of those people who, as they get older, they just stop going to the gym and they start to put on more weight. I don't want to do that. I want to stay very fit and healthy. So I'm starting to be more disciplined now than I've ever been. And so as part of this little Stride challenge that I'm doing right now, which I'm on day 6, every single day I'm going to the gym. I'm doing this intense boxing workout. I'm trying to eat much healthier. And my point is, as I begin to get a vacation point each month as a monthly member, deal with those points. When you have six seminar vacation points, then you can attend a seminar vacation. Now, every seminar vacation is 7 days and 6 nights. And we have one plan per month, every single month for 2021. We're going to be adding more as they fill up as well. So each month is a different topic. So for example, in January 2021, the very first one we have is the Creator Skills Seminar Vacation. And that is all about video editing. Okay, so you're going to arrive here in Costa Rica. We'll pick you up from the airport. We're going to bring you to this resort. Everyone meets everyone. You get settled into your room. It's all inclusive, by the way. So your room, your food, your drinks, your entertainment, all of that is included because you have the 6 seminar vacation points. Okay? So once you have those points, then you can attend the seminar vacation. Now, by the way, if you want to see what the topics are, just write this down. Just go to strivecourses.com/schedule. Okay, strivecourses.com/schedule. You'll see all the dates, all the different topics. You can read about what they're about. But January 19th, next year. That's the first one. That's on creator skills. So you're going to be learning how to edit video. So we will spend about 5 hours a day in this seminar room where I am. So you can see there's a stage here. We don't have all our lights on, so it doesn't look that impressive right now, but when we have everything set up, it's amazing in here. It's a great training room. So you'll be here, you'll have your guests here. You can bring a guest, by the way. It's all inclusive for them as well. So your husband, your wife, a friend, a child, whoever you want to bring with you, one of your kids, I mean. So you can bring one guest and it's all inclusive for both of you, okay? So you'll both be in here for 5 hours every morning. We'll be doing the training together. I expect there's going to be anywhere from 30 to 50 people in every single seminar vacation. So the trainers, they're going to be up on stage. They're going to be doing demos. And you can see we've got the big screens up there and the one back there behind me. So we pull those down. We've got our projectors. And they will be showing you what they're doing. And then you go and do it. You'll need to have your laptop here and you'll be practicing as we go. But all of these seminar vacations, they're going to be very much implementation workshops. You're going to be doing the thing, not just learning theory. So for 5 hours in the morning with breaks, we're going to be in here doing the training. Now in the afternoon, that's a different story. That's the fun part. So that's where we take you out of the resort and we're going to take you to see some really nice places around Costa Rica. So on day one, we're going to be taking you to an incredible waterfall. It's in a jungle not too far from here. And then we're going to be zip lining through the jungles of Costa Rica. That's when you're on that little steel cable and you're holding on and you're flying down that steel cable from treetop to treetop. And it's quite exciting. So that's the afternoon for day one. And every single day there's a different activity. Day two is ATV four-wheeler motorbikes. Okay, so we're going to be going through the jungle. It's pretty fast. It certainly gets the adrenaline going, so that's a lot of fun. And then on day three, what are we doing on day three? I think we're going to, one of the days we're going to a national park. So we have, Costa Rica is quite famous for its biodiversity, okay? And there's a lot of biodiversity here, more plants, more animal species, more nature here than anywhere else. 6% of the world's biodiversity. It's literally out of all the countries in the world, it is the most biodiverse. And so it's got these incredible national parks. And one of the most famous ones is called Manuel Antonio. So we're going to take you there for an entire afternoon. You, your guest, all the other attendees at the seminar vacation, and we'll spend the entire afternoon there. And then later on, we're going to be going on a sunset cruise nearby. So literally every single afternoon, there's activities planned and they're all included, okay? Everything is included. So for each little activity, as we do them, everything's included. Meals, drinks, activities, entertainment, it's all included. And all you need to come are the seminar vacation points that you get automatically as a member of Strive. You get 1 per month if you are a monthly member. Now, on the other hand, if you become an annual member, you're going to get 12 up front. You get the whole 12 months of points straight away today up front. Now, with 12 seminar vacation points, that entitles you to 2 seminar vacations. Each one 7 days, 6 nights, each one all-inclusive, each one on a different topic. Again, if you want to see what the topics are, go to strivecourses.com, the different courses. Now, some of them are going to be really interesting to you and others probably won't. But the good thing is there's so many different topics and there's going to be more coming that, you can be adding, you can go to one for you this time and then next time you can go to one for your partner. Or you can just go to both for you, okay? So your partner, they can be here in the training room learning every day for 5 hours a day in the morning and then come on the activities. Or if they have no interest in learning the topic, then, they can just go sit by the pool, they can read a book, they can go down to the beach while you're in here doing the training, and then they can join us for the afternoon. Okay, so that's how the seminar vacations work. Again, go and check out the whole schedule. We've got the whole year planned out. strivecourses.com/schedule. So if you want to know more about this, you can go to the website, or you and I can talk about it. You can just send me a message. If you're right now on Instagram, just send me a message. We've got Facebook here, we've got YouTube here. Just send me a message, guys. I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. And I prefer Facebook. If you want to find me on Facebook, it's facebook.com/Matt Lloyd online, or just send me a message on Instagram. Let me know your number, your country code, and after this, I'm going to start making some calls. But if you have any questions about getting involved in Strive, that's probably the best way. Let's just talk directly about it, and I'll answer any questions that you have. So, yeah, I'm going to keep on creating new courses for the rest of the year. While all the travel restrictions are in place, what I'm trying to do is to have a course scheduled for every single week. So now we're in September. We've got 4 more months of this year. So I'm aiming to create a minimum of 16 new courses this year. I'd love to do a lot more. I'd love to do 2 per week like we did this week. 32 courses by the end of this year. That would be great. So that's the goal. The good thing is when you're a member, not only are you getting those seminar vacations, that's pretty much it for this live stream. I told you I would keep it quite short. It's been a long day. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Let me know. If you want to talk, reach out. Let me know. I can give you a call. We can talk one-on-one on the phone. But I appreciate you guys being here. And I'm going to say goodbye for tonight. So thanks a lot, everyone. And we will speak soon. Okay.